This is Kit by Avvi88, Chapter 13. There are no warnings today. Shota watched as Izuku played with one of Keiko's feathers, playfully growling with a big grin on his face. Takumi was on the couch beside him and smiled just as big. It was Tuesday night. Keiko is coming over to dinner again. The younger hero told them to call him Keiko, which just made Shota's instincts go wild. Shota could see the difference between Izuku before and after he got hit with the quirk they call Nico. Because Izuku thought it was cute. Izuku was more playful and a huge cuddle bug. Shota and Hisashi went to bed yesterday and woke up with Izuku cuddled up up with them that morning. They also found out that in 3 days they transformed back to normal. That 30 minutes of physical contact was the bare minimum to keep Izuku going throughout the day. He was going to be more touch-starved than they anticipated. So far, it hasn't been a problem. If Shota or Hisashi were occupied when Izuku wanted to cuddle, he would just go to Keiko's dorm. It was clear Keiko didn't mind. Seeing the difference between Keiko now and how he was on the field was a big difference. Keiko started having more bird traits in the last few days, such as cooing, chirping, eating meat, and he even built a nest in their living room. Him and Hisashi didn't mind, seeing how happy it made their eldest son so happy. Well, Shota was brought out by his kit, who jumped onto his lap and got comfortable. Are you gonna sit here the rest of the night? Shota asked, looking down at his kit. Want a cuddle? Izuku mumbled. He sneaked his arm. His arm sneaked around Shota's waist. Shota, only slightly fond, petting his kit's tail. I don't know, he stumbled on these. Both Izuku and Shota were comfortable with anyone. Both Izuku and Shota were uncomfortable with anyone except Hisashi and Keiko touching close to. or close to their ears or tail. Shota only allowed Nimuri if he was in the right mood, but otherwise it was just family. Not that it hurts or something, it was just too personal. Shota had noticed that him and Musashi were having sorry. Shota had I shouldn't have been that in this part. Um Shota had noticed that if him and Musashi were having a makeout session, touching his ears or tail just turned him on more. The family wasn't like that at all. It was just still personal and they were very sensitive. Goose, what you want? You're not Goose. Oh my god. That's the name of our old cat. Um, sorry, Ken. Talk to my cat. Sorry. Um, Kego, Kego cuddled up onto his right side and Hisashi sat down. Hisashi sat down and cuddled onto his left. How did he ended up three huge cuddle bugs again? Three huge cuddle bugs again. They watched the movies and ate snacks the rest of the night, and ended up in the makeshift nest where they slept the rest of the night. Shota had to admit, the the best sleep was in the cuddle pile with his small family. The next day after school, it was the next day after school, and Izuku was waiting with his dad for Shinso outside on on the PE grounds. Dad had explained that Shinso needed more help with parkour sparring, and Izuku needed the same. Right. So that's why they were there. That's what they were going to do today. Oh, yeah. Quick pause. If you hear growling, it's my two grown cats who are just very mad at each other for some reason. They didn't like that for a couple of days. Like, one of them can't get close to the other, or they just start smacking each other. I don't know what they're doing. But, okay, so, anyways. Izuku jumped on his toes, excited to be able to talk with Shinso. Even better, they were going to be able to spar together. When Shinso walked out in his gym clothes, he eyed Izuku with a watchful eye, clearly suspicious of him being there. Shinso, you remember Midoriya Izuku from the sports festival? He's going to help you train today. You can start with some warm-ups. His dad explained. Shinso nodded before he started to warm up. Hitoshi stretched, getting ready to spar with Midoriya. The other student sat a few feet from him, stretching as well. So, why do you guys have had ears until? Hitoshi asked, trying to get rid of the awkward silence. He wasn't going to lie. Midoriya looked quite cute with the ears until, but he guessed it was just because he really loved cats. Oh, oh, Dad and I were hit with the park a little over a week ago, and transformed us into cats. When we turned back, we still had some cat traits, and they won't go away. Midoriya explained, with a smile. Dad? Hitoshi questioned, with with yeah, one eyebrow raised. Midoriya's eyes widened before his before his face turned a deep red. I Aizawa Sensei. I meant Aizawa Sensei. The the other team stuttered. Now I'm stuttering. The other team stuttered out before looking down in embarrassment. Every time, hang on. Okay. The other team stuttered out in embarrassment. Look, stuttered out and looking down in embarrassment. Hitoshi could only chuckle at how Midoriya reacted, looking at him, with teasing eyes. Sure, sure you did. He answered teasingly, and Izuku looked up at him with a shy smile, face with a still beet red. Aizawa Sensei walked over to them, stopping their short conversation. Okay, get in a good fighting stance, and, and let's start this sparring. No quirks, since... Hold on. Back up. Okay, get in a fighting stance, and let's start this sparring. No quirks. No quirks, since once the other one is given up or you manage to keep the other down for 5 seconds, you win. Hitoshi and Midoriya nodded, getting into a fighting stance. They sparred for about 45 minutes before they were done training. Hitoshi had admitted Midoriya was good. Not that he expected less from a 1A student, but people with strong quirks usually focus on that instead of how they actually fight. They went to the changing room and showered before changing into normal clothes when they were done. Walking walking back together to the dorm. Thank you for sparring. Thank you for the spar today, Shinso. It was super fun. I can't wait to I can't wait to get you into class. Midoriya beamed on him. Hitoshi looked at him in surprise. You don't think my quirk is villainous or something? And he asked, and Midoriya looked at him, confusion written all over his face. Of course not. Your quirk is perfect for heroics. If you won't, we can meet up after school sometime and I can help you with analyzing it. The green-haired teen asked, looking at him with what Hitoshi could only describe as hope inside. Sure, if you want. Izuku beamed at him, and almost a blinding smile, hopping on his toes and clapping his hands. Perfect, I can't wait. Back up, Otter. You cannot have that. What was that? Perfect, I can't wait. Izuku. Hitoshi chuckled at the other's childish behavior, finding it kind of adorable. Me either. See, see you later, Midoriya. Oh, please, call me Izuku. Only if you want, of course. Then you can call me Hitoshi. See you later, Izuku. Hitoshi waved at him. Bye, Hitoshi. Izuku waved ecstatically back before running towards the teacher's dorm. Um, Hitoshi thought, I think I just made a friend. If you hear me take breaks, it's either I'm trying to think of the word or I'm getting a drink because my throat has been a little bit dry. Alright, okay. Shota had just finished in the shower and sat down on the couch with Hizashi and Keigo when Izuku bursted in, a huge a huge smile on his face. I just made a new friend, and Hitoshi and I even talked about meeting up after school so we could work on his quirk together. And and how much fun is it going to be when he starts UA with us? UA 1A with us. He even said I could call him Hitoshi. His quirk is so cool. His quirk is so cool and perfect for heroics. Izuku kept rambling about Shinso and ended up on the couch with the rest of them. Um, Hizashi, Keigo, and Shoto shared a knowing look, listening to Izuku ramble about his new friend. Maybe it was not such a good idea to introduce. Maybe wasn't such a good idea to introduce these two. Shoto thought. Now I have an aesthetic teen with a crush on my hands. Shota could only Shota could only slight fondness as he started to pet Izuku's hair, listening to Izuku trail off into other things he started with. The rest of the night spent with Izuku playing with Keigo, and while Hizashi and Shota made dinner and spent time together on the couch watching their kids have fun together. Alright. I I can't I personally cannot remember this, but I I really hope that Izuku and Hitoshi gets together. Because I can't remember if they do or not. It's been a minute since I actually read fully through this book. But I'm so excited to to know what happened next. And I know y'all are too. Um um hmm. um I this might be the other one I will post today. It depends. Because I have to go and do a little bit of chores. I just want to get this one out. Um just for now. Alright. So that's all for today. Thank you for listening in. I hope you had a good night. I hope you slept. Um, stay, eat something. Stay hydrated. Um, other than that, I hope you had an amazing day. And I'll see y'all next time.